Hi there everybody, thank you guys for tuning in again to Norina Express. I really appreciate all you guys do for me on the page, all the shout outs and the write-ups. Everybody, all my African people from whatever country you're coming from, that you take a time to listen to my videos and watch me talk. I am really grateful. So today, before we continue, I'm going to read a message from one of my fans. Her name is Felix Nancy. She's from Kenya. Hi, I am Nancy from Kenya and I do watch your videos from one of my friends today. I follow you up to find out your page, my dear, encouraging me. So thanks very much for the video. I have spent 6 good hours watching all of your videos on your wall. Hi Nancy, God bless you. Thank you for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. 6 hours is a lot of time to spend watching one human being's video. Anyways, thank you guys. Before we go ahead today, this is kind of a very sensitive topic. It's not like I'm picking or pointing fingers at some men of God or pastors, African pastors, but this is something that has come to my attention that I have experienced, and I'm like, let's talk about it. Let's find a way to change this situation. In your ministry, men of God, do you guys take care of the orphans? Do you guys take care of the widows? In the church, is there discrimination between the orphan, the widows, the less privileged and the haves and the have-not? Is that what is going on in your ministry? Right now, what I'm experiencing is I see that the church has taken like a whole different dimension. In the church, you can see exactly where the poor people sit and where the rich people sit. Pastors, after church, when a poor man was not at church, do you even notice that that person wasn't there? Who are the people that you pay visits to? Is it the rich people, the engineers, the doctors, the police officers, or the governors that you go to show love? Sometimes people turn to God because they need help. They need help from God, and God has to go through some human beings to minister hope to their lives. And those people run to the church. But when they come to the church and they do not feel love, what do you expect? They're going to turn their backs, because we cannot keep telling them about Jesus every day and we do not show them the face of Jesus. It has to start from us. Men of God, you guys, some of you people don't take care of the orphans in your church. Some children are there that have lost their parents years ago and they run to the church because the Lord says in his Bible, or in the Bible, that he is going to be the father to the orphans. And those children run to the church and they're expecting God to be their father, which God is. And God has to use some of you men of God, or God is trying to use some of you people to reach out to those orphans by maybe helping them out to pay their school fees, helping them to buy them some new shoes, helping them to encourage them to walk in the ways of God. But when those children walk into church, you guys do not give them half a minute of your attention. I think it is not fair. You people think that the people who need encouragement are those rich people who come to church well-dressed, maybe highly educated, have a good financial status, and they maybe chip in 1,000 more than those poor people. Those people need concern. Those people need love. Those people need follow-up. Maybe that widow did not come to church this Sunday because she was probably sick, or something else happened to her, or maybe she was suffering from depression because maybe the husband died and left her with so many kids and she needed somebody to talk to. But pastor, you did not notice, your elders did not notice, the leaders in your church did not notice that that lady was not there for church. But when it comes to church contribution, you guys make sure that she contributes. When she does not contribute, you guys notice. That is not how the Lord wants it to be. That is not how the Lord wants it to be. Those people need love. The less privileged in the church need love. They need love. You can encourage them by buying them a pair of shoes. You cannot keep preaching Jesus on the altar and you do not show the face of Jesus. Your life doesn't reflect Jesus. The way you interact with your Christian in church does not reflect Jesus. How many times have you taken out maybe 1 hour or 2 to rush down to the house of that widow who doesn't have a lot, to maybe sit there and converse with her, maybe not even talk about the Bible, maybe just encourage her, or maybe just find out some of the things that she's finding difficulties in, and you go back to the church. and sit down with your elders, deliberate with your elders, and say, look at, I went to this mama's house. She could not even eat with the kids. She doesn't have this, she doesn't have that. Let us look for a means that we can contribute and maybe support this woman financially. How many times have you done that? You do not do it. But it is something that men of God today, they need to consider. They need to try to start doing. How many orphans are in your church? And they are struggling to go to school. But the issue of school fee, they cannot make it to school. You need to be the medium that God will use to represent a father in those children's life. Those children are in church, they are serving God, they come to church, they clean the church, they mop the church, they weed the grass that is around the church. Keep those places clean because they love God. And yet, some of the men of God do not pay any attention to the wants or the needs of those children, of their Christians, of their widows. How many times? How many churches invest time in visiting the orphans, in visiting the widows, in visiting that brother who does not have a lot, to even talk to them, to encourage them? The church has become something that we now have boundaries in the church. Pastor, you do not visit that widow. You do not find out what happened to the husband, or you do not find out how that woman is coping. Pastors, you do not visit that widower. Yes, some of those widowers, they have kids. And for a man to take care of a kid is very difficult. They run to the church because they believe that there's some guidance, that maybe some women leaders or maybe pastors can help their children to be under. Because maybe as a man solely, they cannot support it. They expect that when they come to church, some leaders take it upon themselves to maybe watch their children and maybe help them and maybe caution those children each time they say those children are going astray. But you guys do not care about that widower. You guys do not go to the need of that widower to maybe tell him it's going to be okay. You people do not maybe take out time to talk to their children one-on-one and tell them, oh, even though mom is not here, mom is not here to guide you people. Jesus is here. He's very present. And we are here to support you as well. The church is taking a different twist. You guys do not care about the less privileged anymore. You guys do not pay visits to those people. You guys care only about those who can give you sufficient funds. That is not the way of God. Sincerely speaking, I'm going to say it. It's not because maybe I hate you people or I'm picking on you people. But this is something that some people are scared to talk about. But anyway, the utterance of God, it brings out boldness. And yeah, I'm just here to talk about it. You people maybe want to start figuring out ways to take care of the orphans, the widow, the widowers, the less privileged in your church. You people want to start finding way and investing time in visiting those people. You cannot preach them righteousness and not show them kindness. Preach them righteousness. Show them kindness. Show them love. Give them your attention. It's just going on too much. I don't want to stress on this fact, but I know where I'm coming from. Too many people can reason with me. Pass this message on until a change can come. Thank you guys and have a blessed week. Bye-bye.